Founded over 60 years ago, our next guest company does amazing things with automotive technology, especially in the lines of entertainment, keeping you and the family entertained in your car. We're delighted to have the president of VOXX Automotive, Ed Moss. Ed, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for having me today.
It's our pleasure. We've got Ed sitting in an awesome brand new Jeep Grand Wagoneer, which is a heck of a vehicle to begin with. But the fact that we add the VOXX Automotive technology to this vehicle and talk in terms of all the cool things that Ed and his team are up to with technology, we thought, you know what, let's just sit in the back seat or have Ed do that and talk to us about it. First of all, tell me a little bit about VOXX Automotive and the kinds of things that you guys do, and then we'll get into some of these goodies that are going to blow everybody away.
Sure. So over the years, VOXX has acquired some companies, integrated some companies, been in the aftermarket accessory business for 50 years plus. Over the past 10 years, we kind of moved into the certified accessory channel from the aftermarket into the certified accessory channel, and now we're doing true tier 1 business. We're fortunate enough to partner with Amazon and win an award with Stellantis. So you can see the Fire TV system here in the Jeep Grand Wagoneer.
So now, first of all, partnering with Amazon and these other big companies is certainly a coup on your part. You got some really cool things going, but now Fire TV in the car.
Exactly, and that's what we have here today. So as you can see, just like your Fire TV at home, whether you have a Fire TV stick plugged into your HDMI at home or an actual Fire TV, this is basically replicating the same experience you have in your house.
I was going to say, this backseat monitor, and a reminder to those listening on the radio, be sure to visit us at intotomorrow.com and see the interview with Ed and all the cool stuff we're showing. You're not going to want to miss this. It looks like my 65-inch at home when I'm using Fire TV. I mean, you got the same app showing up and the same look to it, but it's designed as you guys put it in the car now.
Exactly. And it's integrated into the system, so the monitors can be controlled from the driver using the screen in the front. This vehicle also has a front passenger screen. You can also plug in your own Fire TV stick and an HDMI input to get access to the Fire TV in the front, or that front screen can mirror what's playing in the back. So these two screens are independent. They both have a independent Fire TV solution, so this passenger can be watching what they want. They could be watching something else, and others in the car can connect via an app and stream video throughout the car. So the nice thing also is, just like at home, you've got your remote. You could use your remote just like you do at home. You can also use the voice command, Netflix.
So of course he's saying a Netflix into the command, into the remote.
Your screen to enter in your Netflix account. We could switch to, let's say, YouTube. YouTube. And this is good for the passengers. They don't have to get up. It is touch as well, so you can access it via touch screen, which is nice. Not a lot of cars have that at this point. So this is a first in many ways. Stellantis really hit it out of the park.
So Ed, you're telling me though, for example, let's say the family's watching a movie or watching a TV show in the living room, and hey, it's time to go. Grandma's waiting. We got to go. No, not yet. We're not finished with the movie. Pause.
Pause in the house.
Yeah.
Get in the car, turn it on, and pick up where you left off.
Except for the driver, of course. We're mentioning that. Don't drive and watch any videos.
For safety reasons, you're not allowed, even though the front screen could access what's happening here when the car's moving. It can't.
And speaking of the front screen, I'm trying to stay out of Chris's way so the camera can see everything. Can you see that front screen? First of all, especially as a radio guy, I'm blown away by VU meters on the Macintosh head unit. I mean, this is just some awesome technology that you guys continue to incorporate.
Yes, it is. And we couldn't be prouder. The engineers, like you said, to work with Amazon and Stellantis and other partners all over the world over the past 2 years, despite the COVID and the restrictions, the team worked nonstop, 24/7. I couldn't ask for a better group of engineers. The willingness, the capability, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people that really put a lot of work into it. It's tough to be in this business, but it's very rewarding.
Oh,
And this is, I couldn't be prouder to be sitting here talking to you about something we did. We set out years ago with a vision to get to this point, and we're here. And today is like our coming out party, for example, right?
And I can tell that not only are you beaming with pride, but it's great that you're giving kudos appropriately to your teams that are putting this together and say, you know, we had a vision and it's actually coming true. And of course now, while we're demoing all of this in a beautiful new, you know, Jeep Grand Wagoneer and so forth, and it's an amazing car, we can do this in any vehicle, right?
We can, and we're talking to other OEMs as well as Amazon. So Amazon is aggressively trying to get into as many cars as they can. Can't blame them. We're an integrator of the product, and we're hoping that we can get this across other vehicles. We do have some others in the works that we should be hearing about shortly, but.
You can tell me now, I won't tell anyone. You won't, okay.
But you know, they got Alexa in the car, now they got Fire TV, now they're doing some software with Stellantis, so Amazon is a big player, but we've worked well with them, and they like our team, and ours works well with them as well, so we're proud of that too, as well as our customer Stellantis giving us this opportunity. Couldn't be more grateful.
As well you should be, and it's absolutely understandable. And what's neat is that you've got these partnerships, you've got more things coming down the pike and slightly into tomorrow, if you will. Yes, and that just means we have to get you back on again soon when you have more to talk about.
I would love to come back. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Ed Moss is the president of VOXX Automotive, and you can visit VOXX Automotive. And of course, when you hit us up at intotomorrow.com, you're just a mouse click away from Ed's site to see what he and his team are up to on a very regular basis, and you do want to visit them because we barely scratched the surface of the things that they're doing, and we appreciate you joining us here at CES.
Thank you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. I'm Dave Graveline, bringing you further into tomorrow, our 27th year, as we've just launched it here at this year's CES, the 2022 edition. Don't go away, we continue on the Advanced Media Network.